what is your perspective on how to connect with humans throughout
Yeah.
the job search? Because I do find it to be very difficult for most people.
Well, I think the first thing, goes back to the word you said, which is people, and that it's going to be different. It is just truly part of my nature that, uh, I know you mentioned names, and like I'm not great with names either, but I am really good at remembering things tied to people. So like I'll remember weird things about Martin and Jen Yi, who I already mentioned much. I won't forget their names because I know them, but even like more tangential people, like it's just in my nature to remember the things that people care about. And then yeah, occasionally, like I literally had somebody ask me today, hey, can you, and I don't mind telling you, but like, hey, can you connect me with Dave Hoover, who's this guy that wrote a book on software apprenticeships? I'm thinking about starting a company around that area. So I just sent Dave Hoover a note. And to be honest, like I don't remember the last time I talked to Dave Hoover. I know that he's a really great guy and was helpful to me when I was looking at apprenticeships, and he does care about that topic. I just sent him a note, and he reached out, got back super quick. For me, I think it's been a lot of over time. Like, yeah, I try to make intros for other people, because like that's always the easiest thing. I'm not even asking for a favor for myself. I'm
Hmm.
asking for a favor for someone else. So not only do I do a favor for that person, and I feel good about that, it makes me look good.
Do you ever worry that
But
you're going to make a bad introduction? Because that's going to be the pushback that we get from anyone who listens to this. Oh, well, what if I introduce someone and they suck and they don't follow up, or they don't, or they reach out poorly, or they show up bad? That's going to reflect poorly on me and hurt my career. What would you say to that person?
I will say, I, I am sure that's happened before. And like, sure, the more intense the introduction, the greater the risk. But for me, like that's only really happened once or twice in my life. And one of the times, like, yeah, I should have known better. Like, because in general, I'll say like I think about it before I do it. Like I don't
Hmm.
always say yes. And I usually get somebody's permission before I intro them. Like
Hmm.
you saw, I reached out to Dave. Anybody that I don't know super well, or I'm not exactly certain what the ask is going to be, I ask that person first. So I don't know. I wouldn't worry about that a lot. I think there is more there's a greater likelihood that just period doing it is going to grow the garden and the network and generally be better for people than I think it's going to be harmful either to the people you're connecting or to you. So I don't know, I just haven't had
I
that be an experience.